Hey guys, Fishmonger here. I think I'm officially done with Nicehash. I think I just had enough, and it's not like it's been a bad experience the whole time, but like about a week ago they had like a DDoS attack on them or something like that, which caused some outages, and then shortly thereafter, some of their login servers or their I guess the servers that they use to communicate with the mining rigs was down for a little bit. I didn't have any backups or rollovers set up, so pretty much I just kind of had a lot of downtime, and that kind of screwed me up. And it's just like I've always kind of known Nicehash. Obviously, it's for simplicity, so the payouts aren't as great as if you were like just mining direct or something. But like as many typical Americans out there, I just sometimes just opt for the simplicity and just don't really care about it because, like Ron Popeil would say, I'd like to set it and forget it and then just call it a day. But I've swapped off a Nicehash, and ever since the fiasco from last week, and now I'm actually back on Mining Pool Hub, which is a place that I've been before, and I really haven't had too many issues with it. So I'm not really sure why I swapped off of it to begin with. It's weird. One of the main reasons I liked Nicehash was because I was able to mine directly any coin I wanted really with any algorithm, and then it would just pretty much automatically pay me Bitcoin to my Coinbase account, which is a nice bonus. Mining Pool Hub basically does the same thing. If you really wanted to, you can mine any coin, have it auto convert to Bitcoin, and then auto pay out to Coinbase. So I don't know why I just didn't do that from the beginning. And I started scratching my head and asked myself, what the fuck? Like, why didn't I do that? So I set out to do a little test just to kind of quick comparison and see what I missed out on, if anything, by not using Mining Pool Hub instead of Nicehash. So just to kind of quick go over some of the rigs and everything that I got over here. If you take a look on the screen, you'll see that I've got my two mining rigs up. My little guy, known as the Little Bugger, which is pretty much just holds all the cards that don't fit into my main rig, which is known as the Bahama Mama, because it uses the B250 Mining Expert motherboard, which holds a buttload of cards. Mainly it's 1070 Ti's and 1070s. With a lot of 1060s, the superclock versions of the 1060s. Anything that's hashing around 23, 24 and a half hash, mega hash a second is Ethereum, and that's a 1060 card. And then card number one here, you can't see my cursor. Oh, there you go. Card number one here. Oh, does it tell me? Hover. Try it again. Hover. Hover. It just said, oh, okay. No, that's not really what I'll say, but this is a 1070 Ti. This is the 1060 6 gig card. It's actually the P106 mining card I got. This is, I think, a 1070 Ti. This, I think, is a 1070 to 1070, and then these are all 1060s. And then up over on the Little Bugger rig, those are all 1060s also. So combined with my 17 cards, I'm actually running around 428 mega hash a second on the Ethereum network, which is pretty good. I mean, I used to be a little bit higher, but I sold off a couple of cards and, needed some money. And I'm kind of happy with where I'm at based on the price I paid for everything versus the performance I'm getting. So with that being said, this 430 mega hash a second is being redirected right now to Mining Pool Hub. And you can see that I have done other stuff in the past. I fucked around with Feathercoin because, yada, 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 altcoin hype. Everyone's got to get some kind of altcoin. I had a Monero thing for a while, and I spent some, and then basically popped some around. So there's a tiny little bit left in my wallet, and then Zcash, I've got a little bit, and I got some stuff stuck on auto exchange because there's just paltry amounts. Go figure. But right now, I'm mining straight Ethereum, and you can see here what it's saying is I've got about 0.017 confirmed in my wallet, a little bit under 0.00008 unconfirmed, and then I've again still got some stuck on the auto exchange. You gotta love that. But then if you look at the dashboard here, you can see it's saying, it's averaging me around 372 mega hash. I can probably update this. Let's see if it gives me, 382. The numbers don't exactly match up because it's based on average number of shares, yada, 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 all that good stuff. But again, in order to compare Nicehash to the Mining Pool Hub here, I needed to do a little bit of some kind of test to kind of see what I'm getting on one versus the other. So what I did was I threw together a little spreadsheet, and it's a little confusing, but just for the most part, bear with me. In summary, it looks like 15 days running a Nicehash got me about $140. which is about $9.37 a day. And then in 6 days on Mining Pool Hub, I've got about $71, which is about $11.94 a day. So obviously, as time goes on, I'll be able to get a larger sample for this. But just to explain how I came across these numbers is I took the payouts. These are the payouts I was receiving from Nicehash and the dates I got them. And then basically so far, these are the payouts I got from Mining Pool Hub, from Ethereum, and then the dates I got them. And then basically, if I were to take today's Bitcoin value, which it was 65.32 when I wrote the spreadsheet up, and then convert the amount of Bitcoin I received on to today's value, this is the US dollar amount it would have been. So $39, $54, $56. And this is just to kind of create some kind of level playing field, because obviously the value of Bitcoin or Ethereum is going to fluctuate. So what I did was I said, you know what? Okay, so the largest sample I had here was for about 15-day stretch. Went from 720 to 8.4, okay? And in that time, I accumulated 0.02152 Bitcoin, which was basically $140.58 at today's value. It's actually interesting because on 8.4, the value of Bitcoin was $72.92, which actually meant it was worth $156. So in that short period of time, it went down $16. But anyway, I digress. And then if I take a look at the Ethereum amounts that I've received from Mining Pool Hub so far, and then convert them again to today's values, basically on 8.5 I received about $18 worth, 8.6 $18 worth, 8.7 I didn't get a payout, 8.8 I got $17 worth, 8.9 I got $17 worth. So I did the quick math and I said, okay, so about 6 days worth. I know this is 5 days here, but there was a day before that was needed because I started it to help accumulate this value. So 6 days worth got me around $71 for $11.94. And to confirm this, it's actually pretty simple. Over on the Mining Pool Hub screen over here, you can see the credits. I'm going to see if I can move this over a little bit. Okay, so you can see recent credits over here. It tells me what I got in the last 24 hours. And then basically on 8.9, I got a payout of 0.033, 8.8, 0.34, 8.7, 0.32. So the way I have my wallet set up is to automatically pay out every time I hit 0.05 Ethereum, basically throw it over into my Coinbase account. I actually just recently changed that because it looks like they raised their withdrawal fee to 0.0015. So I don't want to pay. That was like 3% of my payout. I don't want to pay 3% of my payout just to put it in my Coinbase account. So I actually increased my payout to 0.015 Ethereum, which would actually put it at a 1% payout fee, which is fine. But going back to this, you can see here that I also took those daily payout numbers, okay, which is direct from Mining Pool Hub. I got the total over those days, and then basically what the average is, and then the US dollar amount, which is $11.48, which is really close to my $11.94 here that I kind of calculated using this spreadsheet. So all in all, essentially what it means is, so far, straight mining Ethereum on Mining Pool Hub, direct payouts to Coinbase is getting me about, the payouts are 1.27 times higher, which is kind of a lot. That's quite substantial. I didn't actually think it was that much, and I've done tests before in the past, and I don't recall them ever being that much of a difference. But I don't know if it's got to do with the market and maybe the way Nicehash is billing out things or charging things now, and the fact that it's just their fees are higher or they're taking larger cuts. I don't know how that's working out, but as of right now, I'm really a lot better off mining straight Ethereum right on Mining Pool Hub. So I'm going to continue doing that, and hopefully it's going to keep these profits good, which is great because hey, more money is more money. Who doesn't want that? Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys do? Do you still use the Nicehash? You mining coins direct? Are you chasing altcoins? What are you doing here? My goal really is just to kind of help pay off all the equipment that I've got, and then pretty much start seeing profits. Because as of right now, until I pay off the rig, I'm still kind of negative with everything. Although I'm getting pretty damn close, man. I gotta say, all those 1060s that I bought at the prices I bought them for, the fact that I'm getting about 24 megahash a second for each 1060, the price per performance ratio for Ethereum is hella good compared to what people are paying for like 570s and 580s from AMD and only getting around 30, 31 mega hash. I'm getting 24. It's a pretty dang close to that, but I was paying a fraction. I was paying like 180 bucks a card. And unless you got your 570s or 580s for around that price, you know, your payoff or your ROI is a hell of a lot higher than what I got. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to make another video, I guess, in a week, 2 weeks time, kind of give an update on this. Hopefully it's going to be just as strong. Hopefully Bitcoin's going to kind of bounce back here, because it seems like everybody's always saying that 6,000 level is the resistance level. We're kicking up a little bit higher from that right now. Actually, you can see we are 65.34 on that. Of course, I actually have to go to the screen that shows that 65.34 on Bitcoin right now, which is pretty good. It's up. And it's just exactly what we want to see. Prices go up. So, you know, everyone, you know, like a lot of people do say that 6,000 mark is kind of like, you don't want to really close below that. 5,800, 6,000, it's not a good thing. We pumped up a little bit, you know, to 8K a little bit before, and then came back down, and, you know, I don't know. We'll see where it goes from here. The future is unknown. So this is Fishmonger. I'm signing out. Catch you on the flip side.